and welcome to What's My Birthday, Deadbeat Dad, the game show where America's deadbeat dads are charged with just one challenging question. Can they guess their child's birthday? I'll be your host, L'Aquarius Jenkins. Now, ladies and gentlemen, backstage right now, we have a superb lineup for you. Men whose actions, both in parenthood and in life, are almost as regrettable as the decision to combine my first and last name together. All right, this is how it works. First, a brief introduction. Then, these guys will have to answer the golden question. They must recall that special day, the day that marked the transition into parenthood. But before we get started, we'd like to thank an official sponsor, Durex Condoms. Durex, the condoms you can trust to avoid life's big mistakes. All right, let's get right into it. Our first contestant is Steven, here with his daughter, Destiny, who is now, a sophomore at New York University. Good for you, sister. All right, America. A few days after Destiny was born, Steven went to the store to buy margarita mix and never came back. That was 20 years ago. Wait a minute. I'm getting a note from our producers. This is the first time we've ever done this on Deadbeat Dad. Whoa. It says it's a note from Steven. It says, the store was out of margarita mix that day, and Steven went to his buddy Joey's house. Joey had cocaine?
How's college? I tried to call.
Shut up.
I know I owe your mom money. I can't pay it right now.
Shut up.
But.
Shut up.
These two obviously have some catching up to do, but let's cut the chit-chat and get right into the business. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a portion of the show where the contestant lays it all on the line. Can Steve Reno come and do what he came here to do? Can he guess Destiny's birthday? And if Steve Reno gets it correct, he goes home with $25,000 cash and all your unpaid child support forgiven. If he gets it wrong, Destiny goes home with the cash prize and a hug from our producers. All right, Steve Reno, are you ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Can you guess Destiny's birthday?
Wait, I have one question.
No!
Who's your mother?
Disqualified. The contestant cannot ask the guest the name of their mother. You are officially a deadbeat dad. Destiny, you go home with $25,000. Come on and give her a hug, Brad. Isn't Brad so sweet?
I thought it would feel right, but it feels so wrong.
Wow, they're even worse people than us. But ladies and gentlemen, I can guarantee you our next guest is even more disgusting. But before we meet this disgusting guest, we want to say thank you to another official sponsor of our show, NuvaRing. NuvaRing, don't get pregnant, just catch an STD instead. All right, our next guest is Damien, here with his token dad's mom, Tammy. Tammy. So, Tammy, you're a woman.
Yes.
You gave birth to Damien. Now, most women will tell you that their childbirth experience is the most memorable, most magical moment of their life. Well, not if your name is Tammy and you're on this show.
Well, I did experience some complications resulting from the medications I was given at the hospital, which they said would not have happened if I were not drunk at the time. Now, let's win some money! Woo!
Wow. Just give me a moment here. This right here is why we do this. Now, Damien, at your 9th birthday party, your mother was supposed to do the Macarena. What did she do instead?
Heroin. She did heroin.
That is correct. However, it does not give Damien any points in this game, but it's really good to know how shitty of a mother Tammy is. Now, let's get down to the business, Tammy. Let's ask you the questions that you came to answer.
I really did heroin at your 9th birthday party, didn't I?
Yeah, and all I asked for my birthday was for you to stay sober. Listen, I didn't want to move in with Grandma, but you decided on drugs, so I made my decision.
I'm sorry about the heroin. But I'm ready to make a change because ultimately all that matters is that I'm a good mom.
You don't have to want it. You are a good mom.
Isn't this sweet? The inseparable bond between mother and son. However, separate now. Tammy, are you ready to win 25,000 smackaroos? Tell America, Damien's birthday.
I don't even care about the money anymore. You answer this question and I'll forget about everything.
I may have done heroin with the clown, but I was mostly sober for the beginning of the day. It was
15 seconds.
It was April 7th.
Is that your final answer?
Final.
That answer is correct! Woo! What? The bonus. 10,000 extra smackaroos on top of that 25 smackaroos. Can you tell us the birth year? Whoa. Wait a minute. Rise the lights. Our producers are telling us that they caught you on your phone via playback checking Facebook for Damien's birthday. That, ladies and gentlemen, is cheating, and Tammy is disqualified. You lose.
Yeah, well, I tried, okay? God, I hate losing! God, I really want some heroin now!
Mommy, no! Disgusting. Sad, but entertaining. Our next guest is Haley and her sperm man and not dad, Peter.
Dad?
Hey, hi, honey. How was school?
Fine.
Hey, what? You're not going to ask me how my work was? Teenagers.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? Hey, Haley, did you not tell us that your dad is a good for literally nothing, vacuous, deadbeat individual?
He's not.
Good for nothing? Only when it's time for me to do the dishes. Am I right?
Then why didn't you tell us that when we asked you to be on the show? That your dad is a normal guy.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting him to show up. I thought I was going to meet some no-good father that I'd never heard of.
Well, my wife is a slut.
Oh, since you're here and on the show, let's just get right into it. Peter.
What? Oh, all right. You mean it's time to do the old date o' birth? Okay, I'm ready.
Peter,
Yeah.
are you ready? Can you tell us Haley's date of birth?
No problem.
20 seconds on the clock.
No, it's
No, it's all right. No pressure.
it's July, right? No, it's definitely July.
10 seconds.
Dad!
No, it's my mom. It's July 10th for my mother-in-law.
7 seconds. 5 seconds.
July
4 seconds.
19th.
Whoa! That is correct!
All right!
Peter gets it correctly. But Peter, you're going home with 25,000
Yes, I am.
smackaroos. But for an addition, 10,000 smackaroos, can you tell us the year that Haley was born?
Year.
10 seconds. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds.
1998.
That too is correct! Peter goes home with $35,000 and is the first ever winner on What's My Birthday? Deadbeat Dad!
So your old dad's not so useless after all.
So, Peter, look out and tell America, what do you plan to do with your winnings?
Drugs.
Fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. So mothers, be good to your daughters.